All right. Hey, everybody. If you're watching this, this is a 301 class show. It's going to be awesome. They're going to do a form called the Herald. You don't need to know what that is, but rest assured, it's all made up right here on the spot. Please welcome to the stage your first team. Yay.
And we have a suggestion. Suggestion is soft.
So I'm a part of kind of a rave scene, and I remember this one time we were my friend and I we were heading towards a specific stage to see a DJ or whatnot, and we saw this girl with this jacket on, and it looked really, really interesting. It had like these little squiggly things, but they were soft looking. And so, we go up to her and we're just like, your jacket, your coat is amazing. It was all different multicolors. And again, these like very soft, fluffy, squiggly strands. And we were like, can we touch it? She's like, oh yeah. We're like, okay. I mean, given we might have been under the influence. So we started like kind of petting her and petting this jacket. And we just had to ask her, like, where did you get this jacket? What's it made out of? And she's like, I made it myself. It's made out of cat toys. And we were like, what? It was like the little thing that you dangle in front of cats, like that are squiggly worm looking things, but they're like soft. And she somehow managed to get like hundreds of them and attached them to this jacket. And we were just like, our mind was blown.
And soft reminds me of not being a New Yorker. I went to visit a friend in New York, and she had this friend. We were trying to do maybe a short film. It was the first time I was going to meet the friend of the friend. And I was almost going to be late because of the train situation. So I finally got there to not be late. And then I said, I'm so sorry. I really need a coffee. Is it okay if I can just grab a coffee and be right back? And my friend was like, okay, sure. And so I went to grab some coffee, and all of a sudden, believe it or not, someone dropped like a bucket of water. And I don't even know if that was just water. I think it was something that did not smell good. And I was just like wrenched with something. And I was like, how am I going to go back to that place and see this person I've never met in my life? And then when I got there, I was like, you're not going to believe what just happened. And my friend made it even worse because she said, oh my gosh, Leah always has these really funny stories. And I'm like, this and this and this happened. Had to take a shower at this random place. And so I clearly was too soft.
Soft makes me think of soft serve ice cream, which makes me think of the Dole Whip that you can get at Disney World. And it's the one thing that I always get when I go to Magic Kingdom. But I found out that you can actually get it at Minchie's frozen yogurt. So I will make special trips when I'm out and about running errands. I'll just make little pit stops like, I think it's time that I need to get dessert. And so I don't have to make a trip all the way to Magic Kingdom or Disney World for a Dole Whip. I can go to Minchie's frozen yogurt and pop in and get an entire bucket of Dole Whip frozen yogurt at Minchie's. And I don't get any toppings or anything put on it. I just get the Dole Whip and I am good as gold. And that is my treat for the day.
Oh my gosh, honey, I can't believe we're going to Hawaii. I love going to Hawaii.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this trip. Finally, our first time ever to Hawaii.
Yes. And finally, I can have the famous Dole Whip. I can't wait.
Finally.
That's like, as soon as we get off the airplane, we've got to go there and just indulge ourselves. It's the best.
Well, yes, I'm sure it is the best. I just am so excited about Hawaii, so I think first we should go do our check-in so that we're not late, and then we can figure everything else out.
Well, I mean, the hotel's going to be there. I mean, we can get there at any time, but the Dole plantation is only open until like 5 or 6 or something. We've got to get there in time to get dessert.
I understand that you really love dessert. You're a dessert person. I just don't want to be, too late and have to pay like any fees. And I would just like to get the little baggage out of the way.
Late check-in will not be a problem. They don't charge for late check-in, but I mean, that's got to be our first stop on this trip.
The dessert is our first stop.
Yes.
With the suitcases.
Yeah, we can leave the suitcases in the rental car. I mean, I just feel like, man, I've been dying to have the Dole Whip.
Safe though, just leave it the rental. I mean, we've never been to Hawaii. Like, what if, and just anyway.
There's time for all the other stuff,
Yeah, I think my packing suitcase looks really good. Yeah, and you should bring your hair clips. You always do that thing with your hair.
I mean, it is kind of windy. I think it is kind of windy on the island. But don't worry, the Dole Whip plantation, it's indoors.
Oh my God.
Yes, we'll be inside away, we don't have to worry about the wind.
Okay, well then I think we should still bring a jacket.
Yeah, it might get cold inside the building, and sometimes there's like sporadic rain showers in Hawaii, like they'll just rain suddenly, because it's tropical.
Edit.
So I wanted to show off my latest jacket that I got from the Paris runways from my favorite designer. Wow. It has all these amazing soft fuzzy trinkets on it from the designer that the designer is known for. They're actually dog toys, if you can tell, like the tennis ball and the little fluffy rat. And the little squeaky thing, you can squeak it. Isn't it awesome? It's the latest in Paris.
It's a really interesting jacket. Can I touch it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like that's what it's all about. Like touch it and like squeeze it, like honk it.
Wow. I mean, it's really interactive. It is actually kind of soft, you know? Oh, it's really cool. But isn't it kind of weird it's made out of like pet toys?
But that's what's so cool about it. That's why it's designer.
Wow, so it's designer, so it must have been really expensive. How much did you spend on it?
Uh, a lot.
Mhm.
Like, it was like $3,000.
What? Donna, are you serious? $3,000 for pet toys?
Yeah, I saved up a lot for this jacket. Like I saw it online and then I went to Paris and I bought it in person from the runway.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but it looks like you could have made it yourself, and you
What?
just
No, I could never do what this designer does. Can you
you
imagine going to Petco and getting this stuff and doing it yourself? No.
yes, I can, and it would have saved you $3,000.
No. Oh my
Next
God.
time you want to do that, just ask me, and I'll make it for you. I think
I would love to see your version of this jacket.
Donna, this is just crazy. You spent $3,000 on this toy, pet toy jacket, and you can't even pay your rent.
Yeah, but this jacket is the bomb. I mean, this jacket should pay my rent for me. Look at it.
Speaking of rent, do you have rent for this month? It's still overdue.
I'm working on that.
Mhm.
Wow.
Edit. Okay. Are you going to be wondering why I've just thrown this bucket of water over you?
I mean, if I smell bad, you should have said something.
I assure you it's nothing to do with your smell. I do this to everybody who passes by here. Do you remember the ice bucket challenge?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was all over the
Trying to
internet.
trying to raise awareness, just like that.
Oh, what's the cause? What are you raising awareness for?
Disease in general.
Oh, okay. Disease. Wow. Okay. So now I'm soaked. This is just water? You're going to just throw water at people?
Yeah, because the problem with the ice bucket challenge is people were choosing to do it themselves. That's not how disease works. You know, you can just catch a disease. So I thought, throw buckets of water at people.
Oh, I see the correlation. Okay. Right. Because people can just randomly catch disease. Okay. You can just randomly throw water. Okay. Well,
Yeah, you were one of the more understanding of the people I've thrown water on. Some people do not like that.
well, I see you're trying to raise awareness. I get that. Okay, but now I'm wet. I don't know what to do. How are we supposed to go out with me all wet now?
Well, that's not really my problem. That's like how you meant to go out if you've got a disease, you know?
Oh, wow. That makes sense. So you're okay with going to dinner with me all like soaking wet?
No, I thought I'd just go to dinner.
Oh, well, I'm not sure why you invited me over then. Oh, so you just invited me just to throw the water on? That's
Sometimes disease is given to you by people you love the most.
oh, that's true. Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
I'm trying to expand minds.
Okay, so were you recording this? Is this going to go viral? Is that how you're going to raise awareness?
I mean, I was originally thinking just I could throw water on more or less everybody, but recording it is a good idea.
Wow, how many people have you thrown water on?
Edit.
Mhm.
You guys, this is so exciting. This is Coachella for the first time. It's God, I'm so excited. Who should we see first?
Taylor Swift.
Okay. All right. Any other suggestions?
I didn't know you were a Swiftie.
Yeah, me either.
Love her.
Wow, really?
So many artists. I don't even know who to start with.
I know there's so many other ones that maybe aren't big names that maybe we should see.
Yeah, like no one mainstream, right? Like indie people.
Yeah, like the least crowded stage.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
We can
yes.
get to the front.
I
Yes.
feel like a little bit, that you guys are a little judgmental of my Taylor Swift. I thought, I don't know, wouldn't you want to see her? Right, Chris?
It's not that we don't want to see Taylor Swift. It's just that we came here to experience smaller art, and so I was actually interested in some of the performance artists performing right on the outside of the festival. Those are absolutely empty stages.
Right, like that new artist Lapu Lapu that like eats insects and like spits fire while he DJs,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
It's going to be so wild.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, but if you're going to Coachella, shouldn't you want to see these big name people?
I want to be where there's less people
Yeah,
and
we
like
can see the
discover
big
people.
name people in a big arena. That's
And you come to Coachella?
for the smaller name people.
Like Lapu Lapu.
Yeah.
exactly.
We're going to discover them and make them famous.
Insect DJ.
Well, I'll drink water to that.
Water? You're at Coachella and you just want to drink water?
I mean, so I can, be sober to see all these stars that I want to see.
Oh my gosh, you
I
Well,
was
you didn't tell us your sister was lame.
Oh, that's not
Like,
very nice.
really boring. I mean, we're all drinking like beer and wine, and she's drinking water, and she wants to see Taylor Swift.
I'm right here. I can hear you.
I know, but you're part of this group. You should join us in drinking the cool stuff. And
And
like the
what's-
beers, the special IPAs, and the Molly water.
yeah.
Protein bar, anyone?
What's that thing you're always saying anyway about hate is gonna hate? So you just need to what's it? Shake it off. Is that what you say?
Shake it off. Edit.
Good.
So I am so tired of not being able to go to the green sand beach. Like it's the one of 7 wonders in the whole entire world. I just don't understand why we had to stop for your cupcake.
This is what this place is known for. It's so special.
It's known for the green sand beach. Cupcake, I mean, you can get it anywhere.
But they made these awesome cupcakes out of their special sand, and it doesn't even taste like sand. It's amazing.
Tired of these
Oh,
desserts.
sorry. Have you guys tried the cupcakes? They don't even taste like sand. It's mad.
Have you seen the... Okay, I was going to ask if he had seen the volcano because we haven't.
That's okay. The volcano will still be there.
Sorry, did you say the volcano? Is that what they make the cupcakes out of? Because I'm
Oh,
all about them.
gosh.
That's where they bake them. Isn't that amazing?
What did you do in
Oh.
Hawaii? I went to eat cupcakes.
They use the volcano heat to bake these cupcakes.
We might as well enjoy this.
Excuse me, do you guys know where the volcano cupcakes are? I can't find it anywhere.
Oh my gosh. You're the right place. But that's what we're here for.
Oh, cool.
Your wait is over. The cupcakes here are fantastic.
Yes.
I've never had a cupcake taste less like sand.
Should I go right or left?
Right.
I want to see the volcano, but I would suggest you go right because that's what we did. And I just think that we could, you know what? Let's compromise. Let's eat this volcano cupcake and then go and see the volcano and the green sand beach, okay?
Honey, have you seen the baby's toys? I just bought like a whole bunch.
No, I
Like
have
I
not.
spent like $200 worth of new baby toys.
No, I haven't seen them anywhere.
Is that a new blouse sweater?
Um,
Wait, can you turn around? What is Boo Boo's rattle doing on your sweater?
I was trying to imitate my favorite designer.
What are you doing? These toys are for our lovable baby, not for your fashion. What are you
I
doing?
couldn't afford to go to Paris this month, so I decided to make her my favorite designer's new shirt with all the baby rattles and
Oh
all the
my-
baby toys. It's the latest thing in Paris. Did you
Okay,
want me flying out to Paris and spending $2,000 on a shirt this month? I mean,
no,
you had the toys right here, so I made it myself. Isn't that what you wanted me to do?
I want you to save money, but I didn't want you to use our baby's toys for your sweater. Now I see there's like bottles on there too. So how are we gonna feed our?
Edit.
For our honeymoon, I mean, I think you're going to like this. I've signed you up for an ultra marathon.
Oh, um, are we going somewhere? Like a destination for the ultra marathon?
Well, I mean, you run quite far, so by the time you finished, you have very much gone somewhere.
Oh, um, that's really sweet, honey. How long is an ultra marathon? Because I don't even
yeah.
run.
Well, by the time you've done this, you will have run very much by definition. It's about 100 miles you're gonna be going.
100 miles.
Looking for a fashionable item? Look no more. The jacket, made out of several animal toys. You can use it in both ways, up and down.
This jacket is the newest design of the season. It is filled with edible treats. So if you get hungry, you could also have a snack like a popsicle. Or you can have water. You can fill it with any snacks you like.
Place your order now. This jacket will cost you only 3 installments of $99. Order now in our link below. But wait, here's some more testimonials about how this jacket will make you feel.
Honestly, I couldn't be happier with this jacket. I've always wanted to feel like the cat's pajamas, and now with this jacket, I literally am.
I feel just like an animal, rough and rugged in my animal jacket. And I love that it comes with all the extra trinkets and gadgets that I need to feel like an animal. Thanks, animal jacket.
Honey, I can't believe we are not at the Colosseum right now because you had to get M&Ms.
I hear this is where they originated from.
M&M?
The birthplace, right here in Rome.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
And
little,
what
little
about
known
the Vatican?
fact.
The Vatican, are we going to experience that today as well? Or do we have to get another?
We can get that tomorrow. It's still going to be there. Vatican's been there forever.
The Vatican, how many like sort of M&Ms do you need?
Wow, let me tell you, but this place where they originated from has all these amazing colors that cannot be found anywhere else. So we have to get them in order to get the colors that we want. I mean,
What
it's
are
got to be
you-
our first stop.
and I hope you enjoy those M&Ms. Just keep eating them, and hopefully we can still see the Colosseum before it closes.
Edit.
Oh, he'll be there.
Here, honey, I ordered you this wonderful blanket from QVC.
Ooh,
But
I'm excited.
it's made with all the softest items on the planet.
Ooh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. It's super soft. I love it. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for my
It's
birthday.
made with a pillow. It's made with a sock. It's made with baby's breath. It's made with a dishcloth. It's made with a soap sponge.
Okay, cool. Blackout. Okay, good. Yay! Awesome. Everyone from that team, take a bow, give a wave. Yay! Awesome. Great. Good job, Team 1. And now for the introduction of Team 2. Please welcome to the stage. We're going to do one more Herald.
Okay, we're going to need a suggestion. And I can see a suggestion in the chat. The suggestion is peace.
I haven't had any peace and quiet in a long time. It's all I long for, just, to be away, no people, no animals, just a soft, cushy couch, to have some quiet time and peace. Oh, sorry. Okay. And so I have finally found my location, and it's, on a beach, and it, has sun, the moon, the stars, no people, cars, and it's just been a fantastic experience. And I often go back there and relive the experience, always in search of a peaceful existence.
Peace makes me think of Peace Corps, which is, I believe, a thing you have in America that's like a volunteering program. Might be right, might be wrong. We've got a similar thing that I did, which was called Project Trust, and I went to India for a year, and I had lots of experiences in that time. It was about 20 years ago, so it was a long time ago now. But one of the main things that sticks in my memory is an experience that I had towards the end of my time there. So I was there for a whole year. I was in South India for a year, and a big part of it was about like being like a person that lives in India, like just living, like blending in, being like a local, like not imposing yourself on other people's cultures, just kind of like fitting in. And I'd really taken that to heart as an 18-year-old. I was like, yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and fit in as well as I can. And there was a lot of monkeys in India, like there's a lot of monkeys around. They're kind of a bit like pigeons or rats or something. Like they're sort of a pest. Like people, you know, like you might think, oh, monkey's cute. No, they're an awful pest. And they were always like, when you go on a picnic or go anywhere, monkeys would always come and then take your food, and it would be really annoying and kind of scary because they might have rabies and all this sort of thing. So there's one time, right towards the end of my time, when there was a monkey really close to me on the top of the toilet block near the place that I was staying. And I thought, no, I'm not going to be like, you know, pathetic Westerner and run away. I'm going to deal with this monkey in the same way that Indian people who live here deal with the monkey. What they do is they go to get a rock and they go to throw the rock at the monkey. So I was like, that's what I'll do. I'll throw the rock and I went down to pick up a rock. Here's some object work of a rock. And then the monkey basically just clearly saw the terror and naivety in my face and just sort of went for me and was like, just kind of like running out, like, you know, jumping out, making loads of noise. So I basically legged it to the back of the toilet block and hid in the toilet. And the monkey followed me across the roof and was kind of looking at me. And all the while, there was also a lot of the people who lived in the village just all sort of standing around, gathered, enjoying the sight of this 18-year-old hiding in a toilet from a monkey.
So in high school, I ran track, and I hated track, but the only reason why I did it because I was really good at it, but I hated it. And so I would do warm-ups by myself a lot of times because I ran mid-distance and I didn't want to do the further, like what the cross-country folks were doing. I was a 400 guy. And so I just was warming up in the neighborhood. This was Fremont, Ohio. And for those that don't know, it's very, it's like farmland everywhere. And so I'm running in the neighborhood. It's springtime. It's nice. And I see a little dog and it starts barking at me. And I'm like, oh, it just must be on a fence. And I'm just jogging along and I'm good. And the dog is really, really aggressive, but it's little. So I'm feeling safe. Well, I'm running and it gets closer and closer. And all of a sudden the thing is at my ankles and it's biting me. And so I didn't know what to do with the dog. And so I picked the dog up and put it back into the yard, but it followed me back to the track. And that dog, apparently it just stays at the track sometimes. They live so close to the stadium that it's like part of the school. So, yeah.
Honey,
babe,
I just want to this is a great sofa couch shop that you brought us to. I just do you think that sofa is going to be one that we can really get peace and quiet on?
are you asking because it's not comfortable? I mean, I thought we agreed we're looking for a decorative couch for our new house.
No, I really need a sofa where I can really just feel at peace on the sofa. That's what I'm looking for in a sofa.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. And we agreed, you know, the first 3 sofas that we bought were for relaxing, but this one is going to be decorative. It's going to go in the sitting room. We're never going to use it. I mean, we have 3 other sofas. What else would you need for peace?
We're never going to use it. Why are we getting a sofa that the sofa is the only place that I can really be myself and find peace and quiet. That's why we've got the other 3.
We've been working on this for years. I feel like having you be comfortable expressing who you are anywhere is the goal. I thought you were getting better. Are we back to just on the sofa?
It's just where the only place that I feel at peace and that I can be myself and it's just really I just need this.
This is a complete reversion. Is that why you were willing to leave the house and come shopping? Because we're at a sofa store?
Well, you know, can we talk about something else? I just can't, you know, like, what do you want to have for dinner?
I was thinking we might go out to dinner. How do you feel about that?
I don't really think I'll be able to feel myself in those restaurants or really properly at peace. Like
this is ridiculous.
On a hard.
I need to know what's going on. Why is it sofa is the only place you feel like yourself?
It's just so comfortable and it's soft. It's just so, I just want to be surrounded all the time by things that are soft because the world is a hard place. I thought you understood that.
I do, babe. I feel like I might be the only one who does understand. And that's why I want to help. I want to help you get past this. Come on. Italian's your favorite food. We'll leave the sofa shop. Let's go right now. We'll go out to eat. It'll be wonderful. And nothing will happen, I promise.
We could have some soft pasta, maybe.
Well, yeah, I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can.
Soft ice cream.
Well, maybe gelato.
That's soft. Oh, I'm not sure.
We're making progress. So which sofa do you think will work? Let's get out of here.
Edit.
Good.
So welcome to India. Did you have a nice flight?
Oh, it was lovely. Thank you. Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
so relaxed.
you will love it here. We have monkeys, we have dogs, we have dogs that bite, we have dogs that don't bite. We have rocks. I mean, what would you like to see first?
Oh, wow. I mean, those are great options. Preferably maybe the dogs that don't bite, I think sound the most appealing.
Yeah, but the dogs that don't bite are not the best looking dogs.
Right.
So if you're into looks, then you want the biting dog.
Yeah. I actually was really excited for the Taj Mahal.
Well, the Taj Mahal does not have dogs. Didn't you
No.
read the brochure? I mean, it's online. It's on paper. It doesn't have dogs. It doesn't even permit dogs, biting or not biting. I can't help it. I don't make the rules. I'm just the tour guide.
Yeah, exactly. No, and I wasn't even really expecting them to have dogs. And to be honest, that's not what I'm looking for. I mean,
What are you looking for? I've been wondering that for some time.
well, okay. Like I said, just some local tourism, like the Taj Mahal or the other buildings in India that I'm sure there are loads of that would be fun to see.
Well, maybe you want to do the rocks and the monkeys instead of the non-biting.
I'm sorry, what is this about? Why are you so insistent on rocks and monkeys?
No, I just want you to have the total experience, and we have so many things here in India, and here's the menu that we offer, as a tourism company, and you can choose anything you want. I just want to enlighten you about the different options.
Well, I didn't see anything about rocks or monkeys in the other menus. With the other tour guides around here. So I think, is this?
Well, that's why we're called Unique Indian Tour Guides.
Right, okay. So when I heard, Unique Indian Tour Guide, I just sort of pictured that I would get the more like authentic experience. You could show me where to get the real authentic food, or, I wasn't expecting this many rocks or monkeys or fighting dogs.
We're just giving you the options. We do have food here in India, not that much, but we do have some. I mean, as you probably know, large portion of the population is starving. So, but if you really want food, if that's one of your priorities, we can arrange it. We can do a tour, of a food market if you'd like.
Now I feel guilty about wanting food. I mean, no, okay. I mean, what would I do with the monkeys and the rocks? I mean, how do they connect?
Well, the monkeys, perform. Sometimes they throw rocks at people. Sometimes people throw rocks at the monkeys. It really depends on what you're into.
Yeah, neither. No.
Well, then why don't we move on to one of the other options?
Okay,
I mean, the Taj Mahal. I mean, you can look it up on the internet and see what it looks like. I mean, you're not even allowed to touch it. You can just walk through it.
Okay.
See, with the dogs, you can touch the dogs, the biting ones and the non-biting ones. But the Taj Mahal.
Mhm.
I just want to move to a place where there's no people and cars. Really do.
No people and cars.
No people and no cars, just to get some peace and quiet finally.
Right.
Do you not agree?
I mean, yeah, peace and quiet sounds nice. I don't know, where would we sort of go where there would be no people? What do you think? Are you thinking like what, Antarctica or
Florida? Probably.
Florida?
There's not a whole lot of people or cars.
Have you been to Florida, Tyler?
I've lived in New York my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't deal with people and cars that well because I've been here my whole life. Tampa, Florida seems like there's less and more peace.
Does it now? Tyler, let me tell you, I've been to Florida and there are people there. Yeah. I don't know what you've heard about Florida, but there are so many people and so many cars. They're actually famous for their people and cars in Florida.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just want peace where there's stars and, no cars and people.
Yeah, you've been here.
Just you and I.
Yeah, no, I got that. You don't want cars or people, but I just don't know the logistics. How would that work? How would you survive with no people? Let's say there are no people in Florida. Okay, let's give us that. How are you gonna survive then?
We would do like we always do. Order takeout, have someone take care of our laundry and make the bed. They do that in Florida too. So
who's gonna make the bed?
I mean, the people that help us.
Yeah, the people in Florida.
Yeah, but they do that when I'm not looking. Like I'm focused on something else. I'm working,
Tyler, sweetie, you are so stupid.
Edit. All right, team. Here at the Peace Corps, we depend on a healthy pipeline of recruiting. And this rash of attacks by monkeys, pigeons, and rats is killing our recruiting efforts. So I need ideas. I need ideas now.
Maybe we could reframe the attacks by monkeys, rats, and everything as something that's quite exciting. And that might be why you want to join the Peace Corps, because it makes a good story.
I like that idea, Liz, but it does not address the disease part of the bites. What else? What else? Yeah.
I mean, what's the problem with biting, some of the Peace Corps volunteers? I mean, so there are some people who like to be bitten. So I understand.
Who invited Stan to this meeting?
That's weird. No one likes to be bitten but you.
I beg your pardon?
I don't.
Stan, just, it's cool.
I mean, I only read about.
You got a better idea?
I've only read about people liking to be bitten.
Oh yeah, well, why do you have a bite mark on your neck, Stan?
Sick. It's sick, Stan.
Well, what can I say?
we can just move on with the meeting. I don't have a great idea, but Jamie, I love your enthusiasm. Maybe Liz, Iris got a better idea. I'm just here to root you guys on because I got no ideas.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've heard like if you throw things at the monkeys, they will run away. So I don't know, maybe we give people loads of like pens to have in their hands, easy and light to sort of throw.
So are you suggesting we go on offense?
Yes.
That's like what I said.
That's exactly what she's saying. We're going on offense. You can quarterback this, Jamie. You got it.
Okay. All right. Well, what should we be arming our scouts with? I mean, it has to be cheap because we'll have to get a lot of them and effective.
Yes.
I think we should arm them with a phone camera so that they can film it, so that they can share the experience, because it makes a really good story. And then even if they get bitten and diseased and die, it looks quite exciting and it'll go on the internet and get viral.
If
Stan looked like he had an idea about being cheap. What was that, Stan?
No, just a comment. If you go after the mice and the rats and the dogs, it'll make them angrier, so they'll bite even more. So it's more dangerous.
Like that, wouldn't you, Stan?
More exciting. I'm with Stan. Stan's right. We should go after them.
You could get a double bite.
How do you mute that? How do you mute participants? You gotta keep. Come on, we can do better. We can do better. What about?
Yes, Jamie.
What about guns? Guns will completely eradicate them. They
Not a bad idea, Stan.
Edit.
Good.
Honey, do you like what I've done with the living room? I've put all these duvets and comforters everywhere. Can you see? And I've just like I've got them everywhere. But it's going to be so comfy, and we're going to feel so protected. It's going to be really nice.
Where did all the pillows come from? We only own 4 pillows.
We did only own 4 pillows, but you can get lots of different things on the internet, really quickly. Don't you like it?
I thought I canceled our Amazon account. I mean, this is a serious step backwards.
But it's so cozy. You can just cuddle up to everything, and and then we don't have to worry about the rest of the world. Just me and you, babe.
Liz, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but I have your mom and your sister are outside, and we're going to sit down and talk about this. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. I mean, when you upholstered the walls upstairs, I thought, that's creative. But this,
it's great.
No, babe, it's terrifying. So we're going to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Good, Tyler. How are you? How have you been?
You know, I'm good. I'm good. I decided, you know, we could live with more people around us.
Oh, you've decided. Oh well, that's good.
And cars,
Okay.
you know, I miss people in cars. I
Yeah.
guess, you know, you were right.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have moved to Florida, Tampa, Florida.
No, your experiment didn't go so well, did it? Locking yourself in your room for 2 weeks. No. Did anyone come and make your bed? No,
No.
that's not. No, exactly, Tyler. That's not how it works. You sweet, dumb Tyler.
You know, I'm out of ideas. I want to listen to you to go forward. I don't want to tell you a crazy idea and then just be left with nothing to eat and my bed unmade and in Tampa, Florida alone.
That makes me feel good. That does make me feel good, Tyler. So what do you say? What do you say we go back to New York? Okay, see your old friends that you loved to complain about before. Start to appreciate them a bit more. Have you?
You know, if that's what you want, I will do that. I will go back to New York to see the friends that I love to complain about, that I hate people in cars, but I want that for you and me.
So let's go in the car that you hate, Tyler, and let's do this.
Oh, well, we're gonna drive there?
Yeah.
You know, I said I like people and cars, but said cars second. That seems like a lot of work to take the car there. I want to listen to you.
Yeah.
Could we fly maybe?
Well, the thing is, we drove the car here, Tyler.
Well, we don't need a car in New York. We could sell the car.
Tyler, you said you were gonna listen to me for going forward, and we're back to square one, Tyler. This is how it started. Edit. Yes, thank you.
I'm really glad that you selected the Taj Mahal, you know, from our menu of destinations. So here we are at the famous Taj Mahal. Would you like to go over to the souvenir shop first?
I mean, I was kind of gonna do that at the end, you know. I first sort of wanted to take the tour that you offered.
Yeah, but you can do a mini
Get your
tour.
rocks. Get your rocks. I've got some rocks to throw at a monkey. You want some rocks? Do you want some rocks?
Yeah, just ignore that. This is a strange person. Just ignore her because there are no animals permitted in the
Sir,
Taj
please,
Mahal.
rocks.
Just ignore her. Let's go to the gift shop. Yeah, because you can get an idea of the whole complex by just looking at the miniatures. You don't really need to see the whole thing live.
You promised me there would be no rocks or no monkeys in the Taj Mahal. Who was that?
I don't know who this person is. I mean, you know, she must have bought a ticket. You know, I don't know that they screen.
What is that? That's a monkey right there.
You know, the gift shop is the safest place. Let's go there, and it'll be a total immersion, a total experience. just going to the gift shop, and then we can go on to New Delhi and see the capital.
Why is it not safe at the Taj Mahal? What is going on? Is there
It's
a fight?
safe.
Is there a fight
The gift shop is totally fine. You will have the real experience. And the
Stan,
gift
I can see a fight, but there's an army of monkeys and an army of people, and they're all throwing Oh my God.
you know, they let in anybody these days, you know, so in the old day.
Do you want to be on your own all the time as much as possible? Are you fed up of people coming up to you in the street trying to say hello? Then maybe what you need is an aggressive dog.
Aggressive dogs support lives of desolation, providing you hours of reflection time where you and you alone can ponder into the deep abyss within you and wonder what the meaning of life is and why you're here.
Not only do we have aggressive dogs, we have here in India, we have aggressive lions and tigers, and sometimes the elephants can be a little nasty too.
First, I was hesitant about getting up.
Here's an example of an aggressive dog. Iris was just explaining how aggressive they can actually be. As you see, this dog is extremely aggressive.
Edit.
Well, babe, is this the padded room that you always wanted?
It is the padded room I always wanted.
You know they threw away the key. You're never getting out.
Really? Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds so nice.
There's no getting you back, is there?
And blackout! Everybody from that team, turn back your cameras, give a wave. Good job, team 2. And good, let's have team 1 come back. And then we'll give a class wave. Thank you, everybody, for checking out this Herald. Have a good day. Bye.